We, Department of Energy and Environment, welcome you to our workshop, Biomass to Fuels, Chemicals and Value-Added Products for Sustainable Energy and Environment Future, a one-week another event. Without any further ado, let's begin our event with a prayer song by Ms. Navina Sri. Navina, please go.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि. Thank you.
Thank you, Navina. Now we would like to play our Akshaya Ojha theme song, which is related to biomass.
सूरज की चमकती तेज किरण सर सर बहती जाती है पवन सूरज की चमकती तेज किरण सर सर बहती जाती है पवन झरझर नदियां
सुन हम सब से ये कहती है घर घर को जब प्रकाश मिले
आंगन आंगन जब रोशनी हो हर गांव नगर में बिजली हो तो सुन मानो सुन सुन मानो तो सुन मानो सुन सुन मानो तो हमसे कभी ना दूर जा हम देंगे अक्षय ऊर्जा अक्षय ऊर्जा अक्षय ऊर्जा अक्षय ऊर्जा अक्षय ऊर्जा किरणें सिमटेंगी दिन में आसानी लाने को रातों में उजाले भरने को
इन बड़ी बड़ी बाहों वाले पंखों से हवाएं लिपटेगी तेरी सारी सेवा करने को
सुन हम सब से ये कहती है हो तो सुन मानो तो सुन मानो तो सुन मानो सुन सुन मानो तू हमसे कभी ना दूर जा हम देंगे अक्षय ऊर्जा अक्षय ऊर्जा अक्षय ऊर्जा अक्षय ऊर्जा
सच ये है कि वो बेकार नहीं।
सच ये है कि जिस दिन तुझे कहीं इनका प्रयोग जो आ जाए, इनसे भी तू बिजली पाए। सुन हम सब से ये कहती है हो, तो सुन मानो, सुन सुन मानो, तो सुन मानो, सुन सुन मानो, तू हमसे कभी ना दूर जा, हम देंगे अक्षय ऊर्जा। आसमान लहर हवाओं में,
बढ़ती गर्मी फिजाओं
अक्षय ऊर्जा तुम पाओगे, आत्मनिर्भर हो जाओगे। अक्षय ऊर्जा तुम पाओगे, उद्योग और कृषि बढ़ाओगे। अक्षय ऊर्जा, अक्षय ऊर्जा, अक्षय ऊर्जा, अक्षय ऊर्जा।
Thank you all for the reading. Now, I welcome our head of the department, Dr. M. Premlata, to address the ceremony. Dr. M. Premlata has more than 15 years of academic and research experience in the areas of energy audit, energy efficiency, and algae carbon dioxide sequestration. She is serving as a distinguished author of many high-impact research articles and rendering consultancy services for various education institutions and industry. I welcome ma'am for the welcome speech. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Uh, Department of Energy and Environment is very happy to organize this 1 week training program on biomass valorization. All of us know that today we are in a crisis with reference to environment, and we are supposed to make some corrections immediately so that the sustainability becomes a possible one. So in this regard, the department is arranging this 1 week training program to make possibility of improving the concepts on renewable energy with reference to biomass utilization and valorization in terms of producing number of products from the biomass, so that it becomes overall sustainable. And there's a possibility that we will be able to achieve the circular bioeconomy soon. So this as a background of this program, I would like to welcome our director, Professor G. Kanagavel, who was immediately accepted our invitation amongst his busy schedule and sparing his valuable time for giving a presidential address for this 1 week program. We welcome you, sir. We welcome Dr. P. Kanagavel, Director at National Institute of Wind Energy Technology, who was kindly consented to be the chief guest of today's program, and who was accepted our invitation in a very short notice. Thank you very much, sir. So we welcome Professor G. Swaminathan, sir, head Department of Civil Engineering, and who's previously the head of this department, for giving the felicitation note for this program. We welcome you, sir. We welcome the speakers from all over the world who was given their time. The foreign speakers from University of Minnesota, UNESCO, IHE Dept, Institute for Water Education, Netherlands, University of Stavanger, Norway, University of Technology and Applied Science from Oman. For these, we thank the foreign speakers for sparing their valuable time and adjusting the time schedule according to Indian Standard Time. We welcome all the speakers, and we welcome the speakers from India, from Professor Ajay Kumar Kolar, IIT Madras. We welcome you, sir. And we welcome the speakers from BHL, Central Leather Institute of Research, ICT Mumbai, IIT Madras, IIT Guwahati, NIT Trichy, Vivekananda Kanyakumari, IIT Kharagpur. So we welcome all the speakers who accepted, and we welcome the speakers for this inaugural event. And we welcome the participants from all over India who are participating. The list is very long, but I would like to welcome each of the participants from participating this event from NIT Durgapur, Sasi Institute of Technology and Engineering, JPR Engineering College, Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College, Lakshmi Narayanan Institute of Technology, RTMNU Nagpur, Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Vidya Academy of Science and Technology, Kumaragur College of Technology, Kongu Engineering College, National Engineering College, Kovilpatti, National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli, TKM College of Engineering, Shroff, SR, Rotary Institute of Chemical Technology, Government College of Engineering, Srirangam, Mallareddy Institute of Technology and Science, Gandhi Institute for Education and Technology, Dr. AITH Kanpur, RTU Kota, IIT Madras, University College of Engineering Nagarkoil, RNS Institute of Technology, Government Polytechnic College, Chethala, Birla Institute of Technology, Misra, NIT Calicut, Rajalakshmi Engineering College, St. Anthony's College, Shillong, Sri Buddha College of Engineering, Alapula, Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, Anjala Emmal Mahalingam College of Engineering, Kovilpatti, Tanjavur, St. Joseph College of Engineering, Geetham, deemed to be University, Visakhapatnam campus, University College of Engineering, Nagarkoil, Stella Maris College of Engineering, Kanyakumari, Government Polytechnic College, Kalamesari, Karpagam Institute of Technology, SICES Degree College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, BV Raju Institute of Technology, Meerut Institute of Engineering and Technology, and DBATU, there's an university institute, and St. Peter's College of Engineering and Technology, Manik Bhopal, Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering and Technology, Kongu Polytechnic College, Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai, Indian Oil, Odisha Campus, Bhubaneswar, MEPCO Engineering, Trinity University of Biotechnology and Management Science, and JB Krishna College of Agriculture, Rathare, Maharashtra, Savita School of Engineering, Nurul Islam Center for Higher Education, Vivekananda Global University, Jaipur, Madurai Kamaraj University, AIJHM College, Rohtak, National Institute of Technology, Meghalaya, Syed Amal Engineering College, NLSAU Bangalore, JP Institute of Technology and Management, Lucknow, Finolex Academy of Management and Technology, Ratnagiri, Madanapalli Institute of Technology and Science, Albertine Institute of Science and Technology, BSP College of Engineering, IES College of Technology, Bhopal, Vishnu Institute of Technology, MIT Anna University, RCC Institute of Information Technology, Sona College of Technology, PSGR Krishnammal College for Women, NIT Warangal, Sri Ramakrishnan Institute of Technology, Dr. Mehinda Saha Institute of Technology, Haldia, Maulana Azad Institute, National Institute of Technology, Bhopal, Marian Engineering College, Anna University ACT Campus, Sri Chitra Tirunal College of Engineering, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, Department of Chemistry, Vishwavidyalaya, Sagar, Delhi Technological University, Abhayar Government College for Women, CK College of Engineering and Technology, Ganpat University, Agricultural Engineering College and Research Institute, TNAU, Heritage Institute of Technology, and NIT Patna, and SSM Institute of Engineering Technology, NIT Institute of Technology, Yale University, State Sankrupa Shikshan Salshas College for Pharmacy, Periyar Manime Institute for Science and Technology, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Vailtech Research and Development Institute, University College of Engineering, Nagarkoil, Integral University, Chandigarh University, Government College of Engineering, EGS Pillai Engineering College, VRS College of Engineering, JJ College of Arts and Science, Netaji Subhas University, Savita Engineering College, Sandeep Foundation, Mahendra Engineering College, and Indian Naval Academy, Elimala, Mahendra Institute of Technology, Namakkal, Vignan Pharmacy, SSM IIT, and SRMIST, Hindustan Institute of Technology, Rajiv Gandhi University of Knowledge Technological University, Excel Engineering College, Namakkal, and SRIC Ankleshwar Institute of Technology, Ganpat University. I covered maximum number of institutes from which the participants are participating, and we welcome all the participants participating from all over India. Thank you for sparing your time, and we welcome the staff members, HODs, deans, and other faculty staff participating this program inaugural event online, and we welcome one and all for this inaugural function. We wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your warm welcome. Now, I welcome Dr. Ruben Sudhakar, Assistant Professor, Department of Energy and Environment, to deliver a brief introduction about the workshop. Over to you, sir.
The mic is unmute.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Meenakshi. Respected chief guest of the day, Dr. Kanagavel, scientist, director and head, National Institute of Wind Energy, Chennai. Our beloved director of NIT Tiruchirappalli, director in charge of NIT Tiruchirappalli, Dr. Kanagavel. Dr. Sandeep Sanchetty, expert peer reviewer of this FDP program. All expert speakers. I could see my guru, Professor Ajit Kumar Kolar, who is going to give the introduction talk of the day. Dr. G. Swaminathan, head Department of Civil Engineering and former head of the Department of Energy and Environment. Dr. Premalata, head of the Department of Energy and Environment. All the faculty members and staff members of NIT Tiruchirappalli and persons from press who have joined this inaugural session today. And my dear participants, a happy morning to each one of you. I welcome you all to this AICT sponsored week-long online FDP program on biomass to fuels, chemicals and value-added products for sustainable energy and environmental future, a globally important and nationally relevant topic. Energy is a critical infrastructure for the development of any nation. It is equally important to derive different forms of energy in sustainable ways. We are all aware of the recent discussions that had happened during COP26 at Glasgow and the stand taken by our Indian government in furthering the development towards achieving a future sustainable energy mix. This FDP is a small attempt from our end with the support of ATAL Academy to align with the efforts taken by the government in this direction today. In this 5 days FDP, we bring together 14 eminent expert speakers from reputed institutions and organizations such as IITs, ICT Mumbai, NITs, various CSIR labs, and University of Minnesota, University of Stavanger, Norway, UNESCO, IHE Delft Institute for Water Education, Netherlands, and 200 participants from 165 institutions and organizations, central and state government institutions, deemed universities, and private colleges from 24 states of our country. That's the participant varieties we have across the country. During this 5 days of FDP, the experts will be enlightening us on the broad topics of role of biomass in future energy mix, conversion technologies, biofuels, chemicals from biomass, value-added products from biomass, waste to energy, all these in connection with sustainability viewpoint. With this idea, we have brought these experts and 200 participants so that the latest advancements shared by the experts can be taken to the students by the participant faculty members of this FDP, start a new research in this area, or have a good stimulated furthering on their research if they are doing the research in this area already, because a lot of R&D is required on these topics. We, the event organizers and ATAL Academy, sincerely hope that this workshop will expose you to the new research areas, stimulate your ongoing research, and have a good knowledge gathering over the 5 days of this program. On behalf of the event organizers, I thank you all for joining this inaugural session today and welcome you all once again to this 5-day virtual FDP on biomass to fuels, chemicals, and value-added products for the sustainable energy and environmental future, and wish you a fruitful time for the next 5 days. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your introduction. Now, on behalf of Department of Energy and Environment, I feel extremely honored to welcome Dr. G. Kanagavel, Director in Charge, NIT Trichy, for the Presidential Address. Professor Kanagavel has served National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli, over 3 decades in various roles. He has served as the head of the department for several years and Dean of Research and Consultancy at the institute level. Dr. Kanagavel is a recipient of Commonwealth Professional Fellowship, Fulbright Fellowship, and a British Council Study Fellowship. He served as the National Expert of Asian Productivity Organization for International Research Studies. Among other things, Dr. Kanagavel focuses on innovation and entrepreneurship and skill development of the student community. He led the efforts in setting up Center for Entrepreneurship Development and Incubation here at NIT. He has also carried out several skill development projects and programs focusing on graduate employability, rural women, and SMEs. With immense pleasure, I welcome Dr. Kanagavel for his speech. Over to you, sir.
Good morning to all of you. Dr. Kanagavel, Professor Kanagavel, scientist and Director and Head of Skill Development and Training, NITE. Professor Swaminathan, Head of Department of Civil Engineering. Dr. Premlada, Head of Energy and Environment Studies, Professor Ruben Sudhakar, and Professor Ajit Kumar Kolar from IIT Madras, and distinguished speakers from India and abroad, and 200 plus participants. Good morning to all of you. I'm very happy to be part of this inauguration program of this 5-day ATAL workshop on biomass energy. Many of you are participating, both speakers and the audience are experts in this field. Unfortunately, I'm not an expert in this field, but however, I know that this is an important workshop or faculty development program and very timely, given our national focus at the international level for renewable energy, and biomass energy is one of the key components of renewable energy, which can help the nation in the time to come. I'm particularly happy that this workshop, with a lot of speakers from all over the world, I joined Dr. Premlada in welcoming each one of you for this workshop. And there are a lot of challenges as I see in sort of implementing and sustaining biomass energy, producing and distributing, and particularly there are a lot of technical challenges faced today in terms of achieving higher plant capacity and managing biomass energy generating centers with scarce areas and so on. I'm sure that this workshop will focus on those challenges and make the faculty aware of the current trends and outcomes.
2 मिनिटं बघून तो हा एक बंद आहे ते एक 2 मिनिटं.
Somebody is speaking.
Participants,
We request all participants to mute their mics.
No issues. Okay, so I really appreciate Dr. Premlada leading this workshop, and I know her for many years as my colleague And this is one of a very, very active, very sincere, very productive faculty member in NIT Trichy. And she was with, obviously, under the guidance of Professor Subramanian, his PS, we fondly call him, and trained by him. And today, Dr. Premilada, with help of other senior faculty like Dr. Swaminathan, Dr. Bhaktavachalam, Dr. Anandaraman, is very successfully leading the Energy Center and running the programs, providing consultancy, testing services from NIT Trichy. And I take this opportunity to congratulate Dr. Premilata for this particular effort of organizing ATAL Faculty Development Program. With these few words, I wish the participants a great learning, and I'm sure that the speakers who are representing very top universities and institutions will be able to add value to your learning. And I wish the workshop, the faculty development program, to be very successful and have a very wonderful 5 days of learning. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful speech. Now, on behalf of Department of Energy and Environment, I'm delighted to introduce our chief guest, Dr. P. Kanagavel, Director and Head, Skill Development and Training Division, NIT Chennai, for the inaugural address. Dr. P. Kanagavel, scientist in one of the most esteemed organizations of India, National Institute of Wind Energy, has 22 plus years of experience in various fields of renewable energy, including wind sector. Earlier, he was with Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology, Hyderabad, and worked on intellectual property rights and patents for the project Value Added Patent Information System. Dr. P. Kanagavel successfully organized 47 national and 40 international training programs as course coordinator, enabling to train over 3,000 professionals in wind energy from 99 countries. He is a recipient of various awards, including 50 Most Influential Sustainability Leadership, India Sustainable Leadership Award, and so on. I hereby welcome Dr. P. Kanagavel for the inaugural ceremony of the program. Over to you, sir.
Respected Director NIT Trichy, most valued faculties, as it was informed. So we have faculties from various countries. Valued participants. So Dr. Pramilada was listing out a huge number of institute faculties and students participating. And my dear Guru, Ajit Kulal, and in fact now we are discussing about renewable energy. He was working 20 years before on this subject. I'm really happy to be part of this virtual platform. Because normally, being the National Institute of Wind Energy, we used to meet only the bureaucrats, ministry officials, and the core engineer who are all working in the wind energy sector. So this is a very rare opportunity to meet the academic people. So thank you, the organizer, for creating the opportunity to be part of this inaugural function. And I extend warm gratitude to all of you, the organizer. And green good morning to all of you. And in fact, I thought I will make a small presentation giving the details about the energy and renewable energy sector. I will, without wasting time, I will going to the presentation. I hope I'm audible. The slide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
The slide is visible.
Not yet, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, it is visible. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we all very well know that energy become important part of our life. Without energy, it's very difficult. Even 5 minutes of non-availability of energy will be facing a lot of difficulties and problems. So this is the global energy status. As you all aware, all this year the fossil fuel power plant were contributing largely. So now, because of the increased awareness about the global warming and climate change issues, so now everybody started working on the alternate energy sources, particularly renewable energy sources. So now, right now, we have a good amount of contribution coming from renewable, close to 30%, and among renewable, hydro is contributing big way. Next to hydro, wind and other renewable energy sources. In fact, the biofuel is in the third place in terms of the energy installed capacity. So having large amount of contribution from the fossil fuel will not lead to a sustainable development. That's why every country is coming up with policies and coming up with the share, increasing the share of renewable energy into the grid. And this is about Indian energy status. So we are also at par with the world, having large amount of contribution from the fossil fuel, close to 60%. And we can feel proud that the renewable energy share is increasing year on year. And right now, close to 40% of the share coming from renewable, with just 2% from nuclear. So we all aware that energy production from the fossil fuel is damaging the environment, particularly while converting the fossil fuel, the temperature as CO2 is emitted into atmosphere. Because of that, the temperature rising up, the global average temperature, which is nothing but global warming. So because of the temperature rise, we are seeing a lot of negative effect, which we all know, because last few decades we started experiencing the negative impact on the environment, starting from the melting of ice glaciers, due to which the sea level rise and a lot of changes on our climate, raining pattern changed, and impact on our health. Coming up with the scientists are coming up with new viruses, which are going to be very dangerous. So all these things, the negative effect, the scientists have predicted that energy production from the fossil fuel is the major cause, because all our lifestyle have changed, and taking the help of electricity, we are enjoying life. In fact, if you go back to the olden days, we used our own physical energy to do anything. Later on, we started taking the help of animals, then and after realizing we have the we started coming up with the inventions, by coming up with equipments, machineries to take care of our activities. All the machineries needs some kind of fuel, like what we eat for our own food. So which is majorly electricity. So now our habit is developed such a way that completely forgotten the physical strength, going with the support of machineries, equipment, which runs with the help of electricity. And that's why the electricity is largely produced from various sources, particularly fossil fuel. So this picture I've taken from a source called co2now.org. They are the authorized people to record the CO2 activities. They say close to 8 billion metric tons of CO2 emitted into atmosphere is because of the energy production from the fossil fuel, and also the cement industry. The cement industry contribution is much less compared to the fossil fuel power plant, and just 12% is because of the land use activities. Bottom, you can see whatever CO2 emitted, where it is going. Close to 50% of the CO2 emitted is going to atmosphere, which leads to the temperature rise. about 27% is absorbed by the vegetation, plants, trees, and remaining 26% goes to the ocean. So this 50% CO2 going to atmosphere leads the temperature rise. The uh, uh, greenhouse effect, which leads to the temperature rise. In fact, these are the reason why the CO2 and other greenhouse gases are going to atmosphere. We started doing a lot of deforestation activities. Because of the increased population, we started doing a lot of agriculture activities and landfill activities, emission coming out from different factories for various purposes, and emission coming out from fossil fuel power plant, and also the transport sector. So because of these reasons, the greenhouse gases are going to atmosphere. In fact, if you see from this graph, which I've taken from Science News blog, 94% of the CO2 rise is because of the energy production from the fossil fuel. So that's why everybody started talking about energy in a big way, like alternate energy sources, renewable energy sources, green energy sources, clean energy sources. In advanced stage, people are talking about smart grid, microgrid, mini grid. So many terms are being talked about and everywhere. So now, last few years, if you see, every universities, colleges, institution of its kind, or having a different forum like seminar, training, conferences, various events because of this effect only. So, in fact, 2-3 months before, the World Meteorology Department under United Nations come up with a report saying that the global warming and the increase of temperature is going to affect in a big way. As we all know, the 1/3 of the earth is full of water. So they threatening us. If this effect is continuing, we'll be having a lot of trouble. In fact, even India, about 16 cities are going to be under threat because we have long coastline of 7,600 kilometers. So many cities are in the coast. If this continues, maybe many of the cities we will not see in future. Our future generation has to read. There was a city, like for example, you take Chennai, which has a second longest beach in the world, a beautiful Marina Beach. If the scientists are threatening, we are going at the same level of emitting greenhouse gases and sea level rise. There will be a history. Future generation is read. There was a city called Chennai. It went into ocean on this particular year because of this effect. So these kind of changes will happen. That's why people started looking at alternate energy sources. Basically, the objective is to go for alternate energy sources to have a clean environment. There's a lot of pollution happening due to various reasons, and we have a lot of development priorities. So we need to have a continuous power supply. So we need to identify a source which are perennial one, and if you convert electricity from any sources, there should not be any greenhouse gas emission. So we need to have a decentralization, and the source should support for the development of rural places and socio-economic development. So in the search of alternative energy sources, we came to know that there are natural resources which are having a huge potential. So if you convert electricity from these sources, there will not be any kind of pollution which has huge potential. It can take care of all our electricity demand, and which will not emit any kind of greenhouse gases. It is available locally, so we can support for rural development and decentralization, and obviously socio-economic development. So that's how people started looking at renewable energy. But now, because of the increased awareness about the climate change issues, we are going a big level. So right now, in 2020 itself, renewable energy contribution goes more than 2,800 gigawatt, and in that China is number one. We can also feel proud that India is in top 5 countries in terms of renewable energy installed capacity. So if you compare the electricity demand, the consumption, and the generation, so right now, so if you look at in 2015, our electricity consumption was about 20,000 terawatt hour. We are expecting that in another 30 years, the consumption is going to be double. So we may need about 40,000 terawatt hour of electricity for consumption of various sectors. And to manage that, every country is coming up with a plan. So the electricity generation right now majorly contributed by the fossil fuel power plant. So we are expecting that the coming years, renewable energy is going to be contributed in a big level, particularly wind and solar they aiming. But we also have a lot of contribution from bioenergy. This is about Indian renewable energy potential. So we have huge potential from different renewable energy. Particularly take solar, which is mother of almost all the energy resources. And in fact, we can go for about 50 megawatt in a square kilometer. You can imagine how much of land is there. If you start tapping the solar power, we can definitely electrify the whole country, not only country, the whole world. Electrification can be done by solar alone. And we have huge potential from wind. And in fact, if you see, the world wind energy potential is 72 terawatt, which is more than 4 times of the current world electricity demand. So that much of power, we can say wind alone can electrify. And we also have potential from biomass and other renewable sources. So in fact, India is right now having more than 1 lakh megawatt installed capacity from renewable energy. And we are at par with the world. In fact, our position is almost fifth place in all the renewable energy sources. In biopower, we are in fifth place. China is leading almost all the resources except the solar CSP, concentrated solar power. Spain is number one. And in fact, we all aware that the impact of energy production on the environment. For that, if you see, you look at this picture. Right now, we are here in 2021. So if you look back all this year, the energy contribution where majorly came from fossil fuel. And another 30 years, we have to come to a position where we completely reduce electricity production from the fossil fuel and increase the production from the renewable energy sources. Then only we can go for a sustainable development. Apart from the production, parallelly, we need to concentrate on energy saving activities and using of energy efficient equipment. Then only we can go for a better environment giving to our future generation. Energy efficiency is a big subject because we waste unknowingly many places. We need to concentrate. This is very, very important. See, this is the current demand. So we have to change our mindset and start stopping the waste. We have to be very judiciously using the electricity wherever we need. And the whole country is now moving for energy transition, trying to reduce the fossil fuel power plant and going for 100% renewable energy installation. And many countries have already come up with target. Like we take example of German, they have already fixed a target for 2030. They would like to go for 100% renewable energy usage. Already they started shutting down their fossil fuel power plant, thermal nuclear power plant. Similarly, countries like Sweden, Canada, they have a target for 2040. And India also having a target. 5 years before, we have already come up with a target for 2022 with the 175 gigawatt from 100 gigawatt from solar, 60 gigawatt from wind. 10 gigawatt from biomass and 5 from small hydro. In fact, we have overachieved the from biomass target for the year 2022. And recently, our Prime Minister Modi has confidently announced that India will go for 450 gigawatt by the year 2030. And the last month, COP26 meeting, India has committed that we will go for net zero by the year 2070, and 2030 India will have 500 gigawatt of clean energy sources where the bio hydrofuels are going to have a lot of opportunities in the target. So we can go for domestic level the production of the electricity from different renewable sources, particularly wind and solar, and biofuel can definitely support the decentralized power plant. Like earlier, we used to go for only drawing power from the grid. If you make better technology coming production of electricity from bio and waste produced locally, domestic, definitely we can pump the power to the grid and support for the national development. And there are a lot of job opportunities are available in the renewable energy sector. According to the IRENA report, International Renewable Energy Agency, right now close to 11.5 million people are working in the renewable energy sector, and that 32% or women's, and everybody is going to have equal opportunities in this sector. And there is a statistics which says by the year 2050, close to 3.5 million people are going to be employed in Indian energy sector. Out of 3.5 million of energy sector, 3.2 million people are going to be employed in renewable energy sector. So we'll be having a lot of money flow happening in this sector. A lot of green collar jobs are going to be created in this sector. So in different areas like doing R&D and manufacturing, assembly, testing, and sales and planning, transportation, installation. All these areas will be needing, will be having opportunities for employment. And Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, in fact, coming up with a lot of supportive program. As you know, in fact, India is the only country is having a separate ministry for the promotion of renewable energy sources. No other country has. They may have a Ministry of Electricity, they may have a Ministry of Energy, or a Ministry of Agriculture, under which there will be a small department to look after renewable energy. In India, in 1992 itself, we have come with a special ministry to promote renewable energy sector. So they have also created a different technical institute to promote all the renewable energy areas. So hope we will have a lot of useful deliberation during this 5 days of FDP, and I believe having a very eminent faculties from different national and international universities or academic institutes, this 5 days faculty development program will give a lot of deliberation and will give a useful knowledge transfer to the different faculties and students are participating in this sector, in this FTP. I thank the organizer for giving me the opportunity. These are some of the statistics which I would like to highlight, which may be useful, which may for the deliberation during this FTP program. So with this, I thank the management, the organizer of this event for giving me the opportunity. Thank you all. I wish the FTP will fetch a lot of useful deliberation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presentation. It was very insightful. Now, we like to request you to declare the inauguration of our ATAL Faculty Development Program.
I'm really happy to inaugurate this a very important faculty development program, which is need of the hour, because we have a lot of potential locally available to convert into the desired output, majorly the electricity, which is need of the hour. Thank you for the opportunity. So I declare that the course is open. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to welcome Dr. G. Swaminathan, Head of the Department Civil Engineering, NIT Trichy, for the felicitation. Professor G. Swaminathan has started his career in NITT as a lecturer in the year 1988 in Department of Civil Engineering and received his PhD from IIT Madras. He has put in 31 years of academic experience towards our institute. His research area of interest includes biological treatment of wastewater, wastewater treatment by adsorption, co-processing technology, energy storage, and network optimization. He has won various awards, including Best Engineering Award by Institution of Engineers. With immense pleasure, I welcome Dr. G. Swaminathan, sir, to give the felicitation speech. Over to you, sir.
Good morning and good evening to people who are 82.5 west of India. I thank the organizer for giving me a wonderful opportunity to share a platform with the experts in the area. Dr. G. Kanagavel, our director, Dr. P. Kanagavel, the director of wind energy, Dr. M. Premlata, the head of the Department of Energy and Environment, Dr. Ruben, and Professor Ajit Kumar Kolar. I'm very happy to be among the August gathering to share the platform. As people, I'm very happy that the list, when Premlata was, I think she has cut short the list, otherwise it would have gone still furthermore, rather. Very happy. As all of you know that Tamil Nadu happened to be the geometrical center of Trichy happened to be the geometrical center of Tamil Nadu, and it is a city which has got more of heritage temples rather. And for temple for learning and education is none other than the National Institute of Technology, which was founded in 1964 as REC, later on christened as National Institute of Technology, which was spanning about 1,000 acres of land. Now we have got 777 acres, a fully vibrant campus with all biodiversity. And this Department of Energy and Environment was started as a CSAT under Indo-UK Energy Program. People have been trained in that and we have come into existence. And we were rechristened as Department of Energy and Environment. To say about the Energy and Environment Department, we are the only department in the whole of NIT Tiruchirappalli to have achieved what is called NABL accreditation for our laboratory. So we are looking for we are no compromise for the lessening the quality rather. So the quality of education, what is being imparted by way of students as well the learning process. So everything is, we have got what is called a quality policy towards that, and we are aiming at and we are improving upon. Coming to this program, this is every week, at least we will have one such program. So this is the next one in the annual. So I should congratulate Dr. Premlata for having organized such a wonderful program, and it has started in a very auspicious day wherein the moon is in Tropic of Cancer and the sun is moving towards the Tropic of Capricorn, because tomorrow happened to be the winter solstice. So this is scientifically, this is the area where this is a wonderful day on which the tidal energy is at maximum rather. So somehow it clicked like that. So this, I feel that so much of participants and so much of people of the area, this is the wonderful area where the whole globe is looking for. I'm very happy that Dr. Kanagavel has given a very, very valid information about the energy sector. And one happy note that 3.5 million of people are employed in this area. We have got 20 such people. We have got a very bright future. We go into either as an entrepreneur or as a working professional and choose the career, because we are very happy to have such information from an expert like you, sir. And I graduated from IIT Madras, and every year I used to cherish upon the booklet which has been given uh, containing the name of the senators. The first name I used to see is Professor Ajit Kumar Kolar, because his name starts with the A. Like, so you are the one who are pioneered in energy and environment. Nothing more happiness given to a guru like you. Your own students, they are making wonders in the different areas. Thank you for joining, sir. And I wish the program and the participants a wonderful week ahead. And also, as a teacher, always we used to say that teaching to learn and learning to teach. And we also learn, we learn more, and we will improve our teaching capacity. Thank you for the opportunity given. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful speech. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Kari Selvan, postdoctoral fellow at Department of Energy and Environment, for the vote of thanks.
Am I audible?
Yes, Kari
Yes,
Selvan,
sir.
you are audible. Yeah, please go ahead.
Good morning to one and all. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. Today, I am overwhelmed to render the vote of thanks for inaugural function of AICT ATAL sponsored 5 days faculty development program on biomass to fuel, chemicals, and value-added products for sustainable energy and environmental future. Today, we have with us a great researcher, teacher, mentor, the director, National Institute of Technology Trichy, Dr. G. Kanagavel sir. We are very grateful to have you in this function and for your presidential address. Thank you very much, sir. Success is just not about what we are accomplished in our life, but it's about what you are inspire others to do. Dr. P. Kanagavel sir is one such person who had inspired more than 3,000 professionals in this field of wind energy from 99 countries. We are inspired what you are there and here. So thank you for accepting the invitation and for your valuable inaugural talk, sir. I extended my special thanks to Professor Dr. G. Swaminathan sir, HOD, Department of Civil Engineering, NIT Trichy, who is a great inspirer and ever-acting person in various research fields. Thank you for your felicitation address, and we are grateful to have you with us, sir. Thank you. I heartfelt thanks to entire team of Department of Energy and Environmental Engineering, NIT Trichy, especially Dr. Premalata ma'am, HOD, Department of Energy and Environmental Engineering, for ever acting and a driving force in organizing this workshop and being the part of this function. Thank you so much, ma'am. I extended my special thanks to Dr. Rupan Sudhagar sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Energy and Environmental Engineering, NIT Trichy, who have a valuable welcome address. Thank you, sir. Also, I extended my special thanks to Dr. Jagannathan sir, Dr. Madhimani sir, Dr. Godwin sir, and Dr. Karthik sir to organize this function within a short while. I have a special thanks to all the resource persons who will be delivering the lectures on different schedule and registered participants who will be with us for entire meeting, accumulating the knowledge. Thank you all. Last but not least, I extended my special thanks to all young researchers and the MTech students who are all support and being the part of this function to great success. Thank you, friends. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I request all participants to please turn on their camera. Thank you all. Thank you so much for participating in the inaugural ceremony. We wish you all the best for the future sections.